We are very data driven,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I also, one of my passions is also helping other brands. And a lot of times, and we come from a retail background, as you know, and so the retail background is very numbers driven. And so it's all about, what is the size of the business, how
Mm-hmm.
many SKUs, which is like how many
Mm-hmm.
products you actually need to do the business. It's about sales performance. It's about velocity. So, how fast and well something is selling. Did you buy it correctly? What colors sell? Okay. What ground colors, right? Like I can tell you, right? Like there's only really 4 or 5 background colors, right,
Mm-hmm.
for wrapping paper that someone will buy.
Yeah.
It's all about what season in which someone will buy it, how buy forecasting the
Forecasting.
numbers correctly so
Uh,
that you don't buy too much. And that goes back to also how much money directly you
yeah.
have to spend,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
a supplier will be like, well, our MOQ is this, but if you can't move it, then there's no point in you actually buying it. So every single thing we do is numbers based, to the point where, Jasmine, and that's her job. She's the CMO, Chief Merchandising Officer.
Mm-hmm.
She is predicting exactly how much money we're going to make every
Uh,
season, 6 months in advance, or even not 6 months in advance, right? We have a plan, and it's a
mm,
financial plan, and it's what we're working towards in order to make. And then we use that to tell our story the following year,
yeah.
right? How much should we buy? What should we buy? What's the top
Yeah.
10?
Yeah.
What's the least performing item?
Yeah.
Can we do X, Y, and Z
Yeah.
on, these SKUs? It's the reason why we have multi packs and no longer offer single rolls on our website.
Okay.
It's the reason why, we discontinue certain styles,
Mm-hmm.
and and why we don't. So, and it's also the reason why we can say, okay, the first year we were in business, we made $55,000 in revenue. The second year we made 300,000. The third year we made 800,000.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth year we did 1.5 or
Right.
whatever it
Right.
is, right?
Right.
So despite being bootstrapped and despite not having access to traditional capital, we are growing exponentially, and that story in and of itself, in 5 years, most businesses fail. And
Yep.
so I think that's something that we can be really
Really
proud
proud of.
of, to
Absolutely.
actually show that we are growing, which means there's a market demand that we
Yeah.
are answering.